What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Oscar Ramos, and for most of my subscribers, this is going to be a new one, but if you're new here, welcome back. Now, I'm going to be talking about Celsius CEL, right? And yes, it is the first time I talk it here on the channel. The reason why is because same as you, I'm a student of the game. And after doing a massive amount of research and watching videos and just reading a lot, right, I decided to just give my opinion, right? As always, transparent and to the point. And what I want to tell you is, once again, I see the resilience of the community from the two sides, because there's community for it and community against the Celsius, which is insane, right? But once again, we see the effect that a market, bear market, a collapse in the cryptocurrency space, what happens, and to what point the systems that these projects built, are they gonna be able to withstand the winter? Because most of them will withstand a nice bull season when things are working well, when the prices are high and everybody's happy. But what happens when things are the opposite? Well, that's pretty much what we saw with Terra Luna, right? Collapse. Not really good news for everybody because people lost money, and you know the story. With Celsius, which happened a couple weeks ago, right? I was like, wow, I mean, why? Because this is a borrowing and a lending company. And anytime when it comes to borrowing and lending, definitely you want to see the rates. You want to see what the rate you're going to repay your loan, what the rate you are actually getting because you're lending, stuff like that. And I have some experience because I use tectonic. As you know, if you've been watching my Cronos videos, I have some analysis. I know Aave, Compound, Celsius. I knew about these companies before because I always like to project them when I'm looking at tectonic. And well, Celsius. Well, what happened to Celsius ever since 2022? The price has been coming down. So the price of Celsius did not crash just because of what happened. And you see right now on the screen how the price is moving in the 1 hour. So it's just because that they utilize their token, native token CEL, to sell that token and be able to repay anything if they needed more money, more cash. What happened is that the cryptocurrency collapsed, and when they wanted to pay some people because they were looking at the market, how things were looking bad, they were withdrawing their funds, it was just a little bit difficult for the company to repay their customers. And when you're promising 10% or so on a stable coin, where some people are saying like, how in the world are you able to do that long term when you have massive of people coming to your platform? Remember, that is exactly what happened with Terra Luna. How are you going to be repaying almost 20% on your USD, right? Like, I mean, that's insane. That's awesome. And we already know the story. On Celsius, on the other hand, we see something that if dogecoin and Terra Luna would have done, I think it would have been much better. More communication. More communication. Like, I have for you statements. They have YouTubers, they have people, conferences. They do have, if I'm not mistaken, a more proactive approach when it comes to communications and letting the community know what's going on. Now, couple days ago, what did they do? They stopped withdrawals. They stopped all kinds of interactions with Celsius, right? And it's right here. Let's come here. Bam and bam. Note to the community, it's been 1 week since we paused withdrawals, swap, and transfers, right? So what I'm telling you, it's what they've said. And I mean, for any type of cryptocurrency project, that is a no-go and a lot of panic. So what happened is the project CEL crash even lower, and you can take a look at, I mean, here I'm in the 1 hour, and today it pumped all the way, well, not today, but a couple like 48 hours ago, more than 100%. And today it pumped roughly 40%. Let me go ahead and take you here because there's a lot of info. And if you're new looking at this video for the first time, I got you. No worries. Oscar Ramos got you, my friend. 41%, 96 cents. Now, do I own Celsius? Of course not. I do not own Celsius, but it's just a great story to learn, to investigate it, to get excited, because if Celsius, it is what it is. I went to the website. It is cool. It's not a bad company to consider. It's professional. Come on. I mean, I know whether you are agree or disagree or you're for or against. Remember what Bitboy Crypto was pushing a lot, like how in the world this company is, liquidating, not letting you access, and then you have other YouTubers, 4 Celsius, just a big drama, somewhat related to, somewhat similar to Terra Luna. If I go to the 1 hour, let's go to the 1 day. Let's investigate a little bit deeper. You can take a look at the price, everybody. 9 cents. So right now, we are approaching $1. We are approaching $1. Are you kidding me? And you're telling me that back on June 14th, the price was at, the lowest, 9 cents. Wow, that is. Let's go ahead and do this once again. I haven't even told you, but do you mind go ahead and smashing the like button for me? Subscribe to the channel right now and turn on those notification bells. Oscar Ramos is here. Welcome back, and welcome to the new people. So this is, to be fair, this is going to be April 2021. So the price back here was $7 to $8. So the price of Celsius has been coming down, right? And when you are in the lending and borrowing, you kind of put yourself in this position where you want to let more people into your platform. But usually the price of the crypto in some instances comes down. And I've seen that with Tectonic a lot. However, remember, we're not in an altcoin season, so that can help for long-term purposes. So just giving my updates there and insights that I can see. So easily you can take a look right now as to what's happening with Celsius. The price is coming up because, and that is what's trending on Twitter. Coming here, ta-da! Sell, short, squeeze. Classic crypto. I love this community, baby. Crypto is the best. What's happening is because everybody, or some of the bears or shorts, right, better said, they are betting that Celsius is going to go to 0 or even lower. Well, they're shorting Celsius, right? Picking them up, selling it, and then expecting the price to go even lower so they can, buy it back for cheap and then have a profit. Classic shorting strategy. But in this case, it's working against them right now because it's coming up. And of course, the community, they short it, dump it, created FUD to destroy our lives. We can fight back. Buy Celsius, move to the MetaMask, Trust Wallet, limits over $100. Boom. You see that? That is the type of community that you see when you're talking about cryptocurrencies like this. 35% up, $1 sell, here we come. And I mean, as you're seeing right now on TradingView, it just happened, right? So there's a lot of momentum right now. I'm making this video because I value this type of scenarios. I like it. Pack up MF, I don't know what that is. Lunch shorting, okay, we're not giving up. People are excited and people want to see Celsius, of course, continue climbing, because I just showed you how from $8 or so more than a year ago now to cents, and now it's coming back up again. I think I can totally understand, because Celsius, it's a company that, I mean, you come here, does look very professional, very good amount of followers, very good amount of, followage and contribution. Once they did this, they pinned it on June 12th. It's pausing all withdrawals. I saw everybody talking about it. People were mad, frustrated. They had very strong opinions on Celsius. I am not a customer because I'm also finding some other places where I can get high APYs. But you cannot take a look at, guys, how during this market crisis and market crashes that it does look a little bit better right now just recently. This is a great time for us to see which projects have compelled the greatest technologies and strategies to combat winter and which do not. And the ones who do not, who doesn't, we're going to notice, sadly, some of us by losing our money, by losing some type of money because they're putting our money in danger. On the other hand, the good ones that are built right, and I can name you a few: Cardano, Algorand, perfect, awesome communities and companies. Well done. I think we're going to be fine with them. There are many out there too. But it doesn't mean that it's the end of Celsius, in my opinion, even though it's extremely down. It does seem that the community does this, which I really like. I find it fascinating. So really good on Celsius. I know the CEO goes on YouTube and talks to the community and YouTubers. That's really awesome. That's what we want to see. So here it is, everybody. Celsius. The price, the history, what happened, and where they're moving forward. Tell me, how was it? Tell me now your comments all the way down in the description below, in the comments below. All the links there for you to make more money in stocks and crypto. I'll see you next time, everybody. Celsius, pretty interesting story. Let's continue. Peace.